Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and welcome back to another K-Rino Friday. Today, we are going to be reacting to What's About to Happen. That was suggested by Christopher X. So, thank you, Christopher, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. And make sure y'all hit like and subscribe if you're excited to see more K-Rino on the channel. But without any further ado, let's get right into this. Let's see what's about to happen is all about. And let's see what K has to say. Let's get it.
Just a little glimpse into the future, mixed with a little of the present.
Okay, interesting. So we start off, it's kind of sad, drawn out, not drowned out. And we got all these beautiful strings going, and then it hits this little switch where a little bit more motivation starts getting put in. Let's bring it back. The very interesting feeling.
Mixed with a little of the present.
Yeah, something dark here. Something's brewing on the horizon, but what is it?
All real. What's about to happen? Let's go. Time wasting, mind racing, drink.
Yo, that's beautiful. And that little, whether it's a hi-hat or what exactly, it's hard to say. Maybe it's reversed. It almost sounds like a hi-hat reversed, but that nice little tss, 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 then slowly ramping that up and then dropping into then hitting that drop, having the percussion come through fully. Great choice there. I like that a lot.
Real. What's about to happen? Let's go. Time wasting, mind racing, drink kush pills and line chasing. Girl in a prime trying to find pavement, butt naked in the club with her behind shaking. Gangs killing, brains spilling, young cat caught slipping in the range chilling. Trying to make them call the truce, but they ain't willing. Every wake, every funeral, the same feeling. Not a post office.
Okay, interesting. So we're starting out. Kay is talking about three things that we don't normally hear him go over, at least in this type of context. We'll see where it goes. Is we got drugs, we got the club, girls, and we got Jesus, how did I lose it? My memory goes so quick, man. Jesus. But we got the club, we got drugs, and what's this?
Gangs killing.
And we got violence, street violence, gangs, that type of stuff going on. Where's it gonna go? What's about to happen here? It feels like we got this tension building.
Shaking, gangs killing, brains spilling, young cat caught slipping in the range chilling. Trying to make them call the truce, but they ain't willing. Every wake, every funeral, the same feeling. Not a post.
Okay, so try to get them to call a truce, but they ain't willing. Every wake, every funeral, it's the same feeling. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, death, honestly.
Wake, every funeral, the same feeling. Not a post office, so it's more robbing. Crime in the hood, ain't no solving. Creeping through the streets with no caution. Better run, there's no time for slow jogging. Thugs ratchet, love's absent. Boys trying to get a piece of that plug action. Don't sleep, cause nobody's above blasting. Posted up in the house full of drugs trapping.
Damn, said don't sleep because nobody's above blasted. God damn, man. That's one way to live. Keep your eyes open at all times, but if you don't have any other options, what are you supposed to do?
Action, don't sleep cause nobody's above blasting. Posted up in the house full of drugs trapping. Disrespected, disconnected, affected by educational misdirection. Everybody is divided by this election. Black man still hated for his complexion. You're only as smart as your last purchase. Cars, tennis shoes, and cash worship. Clowns are running around this mad circus.
That's interesting. You're only as smart as your last purchase. Yo, I had a lot of commentary in here. I think a lot of K's frustration and some of the sadness even that he dealt with growing up watching these things around himself, seeing how his community was affected, and just around the country, around the world as well. We got it's going on everywhere. And just the sadness in him when he watches all this going on every single day, just on loop, never ending.
Cash worship, clowns are running around this mad circus. Trash evangelists and bad churches. Fakes grinning, snakes sinning, degrading, exploiting, raping women who will end up in the fiery lake swimming. It's setting the world up for a great ending. Now they mock us when we
Set it up for a great ending. That's interesting. And the quality of his voice on this is really nice. The way they did the layering has this the way he's holding his words. I can't really I don't know the word to describe it, but it has this great feel. It almost feels like metal rails that you're sliding across.
degrading, exploiting, raping women who will end up in the fiery lake swimming. It's setting the world up for a great ending. Now they mock us when we talk justice. Unarmed black shot by cops busting. The justice system we are not trusting. March protesting, got nothing. They plan these.
There's like this mechanized, almost robotic feel to Kay's voice. Just very slight, but that little bit of flavor, that little bit of like shine it puts on the top, and that tiny bit of sharpness it adds is really nice. I love the feel of it.
Sick grand schemes. Will they ever respect your homie, man? Please. A range of bloodshed that span seas. A government full of murderers and land thieves. Chemical warfare got us soft and timid. Even if you ain't with it, they'll force you in it. They push birth control and abortion clinics. Endorse eugenics. It's a corpse a minute. They reject criticism of a faith.
Damn, this is crazy, man. What's wild is like I've been learning about all this stuff recently. I've been taking an African American history class, and like literally 2 days ago I was just doing some classwork where we were learning about eugenics and the way that sterilization was forced, whether through surgery or through medications like birth control, and even if it's not forced, maybe still heavily encouraged towards certain groups of people. And really just like eye opening, like perspective changing information. It's crazy what has gone on in the world, in our country, at home. Like it's all insane, man.
Birth control and abortion clinics. Endorse eugenics. It's a corpse a minute. They reject criticism of a failed system. Anybody speaking out on them, they'll get them. They feed the people lies till the spell hit them. Cause they wanna take everybody to hell with them. They supply the dope and then we buy the dope. Distributed through the hood, we try the dope. Use, sell, kill, and die for dope. Go to court, let a crooked judge tie the rope. Now a child will go wild and strike his mother.
Damn, said go to court and let a judge tie the rope. God, talking about like dealing drugs and everything before that is very is the song feels circular in the sense that we have these repeated, you know, we have the events leading up to, and then some type of oppression or destruction or some kind of conflict that comes, and just the waves keep crashing. They don't stop coming.
Take everybody to hell with them. They supply the dope and then we buy the dope. Distributed through the hood, we try the dope. Use, sell, kill, and die for dope. Go to court, let a crooked judge tie the rope. Now a child will go wild and strike his mother. Hate and envy just to spite each other. They plan it all out to make us fight each other. Hide the lies under a righteous cover. Technology shut down and you can't get it. Weak federal economy, it ain't steady. Murder rate in the inner city ranks heavy. So the National Guard getting the tanks ready to bring order through extreme slaughter. A call to kill us all from.
Damn, that's crazy. And yeah, now talking about bringing the National Guard in. I'm not sure when exactly that would have been. Maybe we'll get to that in a second, but I'm sure it's happened many a time. And the one of the ones that I think of is Kent State immediately. But regardless, this is a great track. It's a much slower, much more thoughtful track from K. A lot more serious, sometimes with how, lyrical he can be, we are able to get to this place of almost escapism where it's not even the real world anymore that he's describing in his music, whether it's the Sorcerer's Saga or some of his more punchline heavy songs or tracks like Bass Ackwards, shit like that. But now we're really coming back down to the core and it's heavy, man. And he's really saying it all. There's not a lot for me to add. This is it's pretty cut and dry how screwed up the events he's describing are.
Steady. Murder rate in the inner city ranks heavy. So the National Guard getting the tanks ready to bring order through extreme slaughter. A call to kill us all from the king's quarters. Every day that passes, peace seems farther. The bigger fool we act makes things harder. What are you gonna do to heal your wounds? To play around is really no more room. America's gonna go back to war soon. She's setting herself up for a hard doom. And the lust for wealth got us decline to suffer. No chance for those with a mind to trust you. God has ordained that it's time to crush you. Soon to be fighting with Iran, China, and Russia. Now your greed is spiked out.
Damn, soon to be fighting with China, Iran, and Russia. Bro, I mean, this is it. Looking at the world right now, and then you looking at the situation with Ukraine and everything, and it it's just wild, man. Like I said, the cycle continues. Conflict never ends. It goes to different places. It puts on new masks. It and the people involved, whether or not it's always the same people that are at the front, there's a lot of the same people involved behind the scenes. And like, dog, he's just like, honestly, he's getting me down a little bit. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh man, this sucks, dog. Like, what is this? What is this world we live in? I don't know. A whole bunch of nonsense.
No chance for those with a mind to trust you. God has ordained that it's time to crush you. Soon to be fighting with Iran, China, and Russia. Now your greed is spiked out. Now it's lights out. 90% of your armed forces wiped out. Greedy intentions to deny the right route. From evil men who occupy the White House. The government controls the citizens dispersed. Voluntarily accepting the 666 curse. So many disasters. Which will hit first? The weather will increase. The storms will get worse. Satan is terminated, but he's trying to work.
Yeah, and then again, this like religious pull of the track too, where we keep coming back to like they're trying to take us to hell with them. Then the 666 and Satan and all this, the association of some greater evil than just man with the cause of with the efforts, the wrongdoings of the government. Let's keep going.
Storms will get worse. Satan is terminated, but he's trying to work late. Create chemistry to deflate our birth rate. But they'll meet the fate of nations that were great. Whole cities destroyed by major earthquakes. The world will soon hear the sounds of war. Boots of every army will pound the floor. Not many in America found the door. Europe won't even be around no more. Now the pain cuts like a long razor. Home invaders, drone lasers.
Damn, it seems like he's almost describing like an end of the world type scenario where like it's all bets are off, everything's gone wrong, and now it's just war and the survivors. Well, we'll see them when we get there. Nah, this is crazy, man. And like the parallels to today feel so real. And with that being said, I don't really know when this album came out. It was posted to YouTube 4 years ago. If anyone would be kind enough to let me know in the comments if it's actually only 4 years old or if it came out earlier than that, that would be much appreciated. But either way, it's just music like this will always age well because until the world fundamentally changes and we just completely do away with what we're doing right now, how different can the story really get? Uh, let's just restart, man. Let's go back, bring the comet, let's be cavemen again, start over. I'm tired of it.
Even be around no more. Now the pain cuts like a long razor. Home invaders, drone lasers. Whether you got short or long paper, gold or bitcoins, it won't save you. Markets crashing, thoughtless actions. The banks will collapse, no corporate factions. No military aircrafts tossing rations. The heartless act out their darkest passions. You're probably asking, why is this happening? Years of attacking red and brown and black men. Centuries of innocent lives subtracting. It's time to cash in, so God's reacting with things that seem to be
Interesting. Hold up. He had some really nice bars in there. Again, talking about the oppression, talking about these horrible events.
military aircrafts tossing rations. The heartless act out their darkest passions. You're probably
The heartless act out their darkest passions. That's a dope bar. I like that.
asking, why is this happening? Years of attacking red and brown and black men. Centuries of innocent
And then the way he used black men for a compound rhyme to happen, that fits really well. That's great use.
centuries of innocent lives subtracting. It's time to cash in, so God's reacting with things that seem to be defying logic. All lives were witness to flying objects. The lying robbers that bind the hostage treated the citizens like a science project. You hate God, but you love.
Damn, treated the citizens like a science project. This one I always come back to when we're talking about stuff like this on the channel, but MK Ultra, man. Just take a look. It's real. It's official documents that have been released. Just keep that in mind. I don't know. I've met a couple people that just see in my time in my life that seem to believe that like governments and whatnot just couldn't be capable of such deeds. And it's like you just ain't looking. You just aren't looking, man.
Citizens like a science project. You hate God, but you love power. You kill a great man and hug cowards. The U.S. streets will be blood showered.
Hold up, hold up.
Power. You kill a great man and hug cowards.
You kill the great man and hug cowards. Bruh. All this whole track, dog, from top to bottom, this has been beautiful. Love the beat, love the bars, very clean. There hasn't been anything like super crazy as far as the rhyme scheme that I've personally noticed, but yeah, it's beautiful from top to bottom, man.
The U.S. streets will be blood showered. A minds that operate above ours. And when you see it, you finally get it. In the ears that heard it, in the eyes that read it. Try to give me props for it, I'll deny the credit. Cause it didn't come from me, Elijah said it. Yeah. Wanna know what's about to happen? Keep waking up. Keep waking up. When you wake up, stay woke.
Hey. That's sick. Well, you guys heard it here. When you wake up, stay woke. Nah, that's sick, man. I like this track a lot. It expresses just a lot of things that we don't talk about all the time and should be reminded of because people easily forget. At the same time, though, you can't live every single day of your life imagining yourself being in a horrible, violent system of oppression and whatnot, because if that's your perspective when you wake up every morning, you are going to have a very, very hard day and a very hard life. So keep it in mind, but if you think everything is horrible, everything will be horrible. Either way, that was K-Rino. That's what's about to happen. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Thank you, Christopher X, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell. I really do appreciate it. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.